Sheepies, Sid here with another episode of Do Talkin' to Me's Scooby-Doo's Day. In today's vid, I'll be reviewing Scooby-Doo Where Are You Season 1, Episode 14, Go Away Ghost Ship. We're nearly finished with the first season, gang. Go Away Ghost Ship is a departure from the Scooby-Doo formula in more than a few ways. Normally, the gang stumbles upon a mystery in their travels to who knows where and solve it out of a mix of curiosity and heroism. But in this episode, the gang is depicted as good Samaritans who actively seek out problems to solve in their community while relaxing at the malt shop.
Would you believe we are here to help you?
Like good Samaritan Joes.
In this case, ships belonging to a local tycoon named C.L. Magnus are being hijacked by a ghost pirate named Redbeard.
C.L. Magnus, owner of shipping line, claims it's the ghost of Redbeard the pirate.
The gang is initially turned away by Magnus's lurch-like butler.
He's not to be disturbed.
But they manage to infiltrate Magnus's home by barely wearing disguises, passing themselves off as breakfast room service at nearly midnight.
Breakfast is served.
At 11 o'clock at night?
Why are these high school kids allowed to just roam around this late at night? Anyway, instead of calling the police, C.L. Magnus decides to offer the gang further exposition to whet their appetites for a mystery.
Redbeard the pirate was the terror of the seven seas.
The gang's plan is simple. Redbeard's ship attacks are predictable. Predictable enough that you'd wonder why the Coast Guard isn't getting involved instead of some kids charting a dinghy through foggy seas at 1 a.m.
Okay, let's put Operation Decoy to work.
Unfortunately, when they reach the ghost ship, Fred seems to believe that you can reverse a motorboat without this happening.
Full speed reverse.
So the gang is forced to sneak unarmed onto this pirate ship. Definitely don't do any of this in real life, kids. You'll probably end up dead.
Right, let's hope the others made it too.
Go Away Ghost Ship is pretty different from the usual episodes of Where Are You? It's not really much of a mystery. Only two suspects are given, C.L. Magnus and the butler. So it's much more of a swashbuckling adventure involving pirates. It feels a lot like Goonies, but with the Scooby-Doo gang.
Soon you shall join my crew.
The villain of the episode is a standout, but is fairly unusual. Redbeard's ghost, who doesn't look like a ghost at all, he just looks like a living pirate, and nothing very ghostly is established about him beyond him having a floating sword and spooky fog around his ship. Redbeard is surprisingly transparent about being a human, and he's surprisingly agreeable for a Scooby-Doo villain. When Redbeard catches Shaggy and Scooby, instead of imprisoning or killing them right away, Redbeard just offers them a job as the ship's cooks.
Well, get up and fix me some dinner. And remember, it had better be good.
The idea of a ghost needing to eat raises no red flags to Shag and Scoob because they're idiots, of course, so they earnestly attempt to please their new master by making a stew out of a chain, stove ashes, and a bar of soap because they assume ghosts are as nasty as they are.
Soap? I hardly use it myself, but why not?
Also unusually for a Scooby-Doo villain, Redbeard employs henchmen, but they don't really do much of anything. I think they were just included to make Redbeard more of a full-blown pirate captain with a crew.
Get going, you swabs!
What sets Redbeard further apart from other Scooby-Doo villains is how articulate he is. Usually Scooby-Doo villains come off as mindless, either making scary noises or just repeating the same phrases over and over again.
Open the iron door, and after them!
But Redbeard, despite not being one of the cooler-looking villains, ends up being one of the most memorable just for having an actual personality.
Stop your sniveling, or I'll make you walk the plank.
It feels like making Redbeard a ghost was a last-minute thing to keep him consistent with the supernatural theme of the series, but he could have honestly just been an actual old-school pirate without needing to also be a ghost. One of the earlier episodes just had a robot after all. This episode could have established that the series didn't always need to be about the gang strictly foiling phony hauntings.
It's that Scooby ghost again.
Go Away Ghost Ship is a nice change of pace from the usual Scooby stories because of the lack of a mystery. It's really just a straightforward high-seas adventure where some kids are trying to foil pirates, and it has a lot of fun with the pirate theme. It's like a Scooby-Doo version of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, down to an animatronic pirate skull, and somehow Shaggy is able to instinctually guess its password into the pirate's secret hideout.
Yum, 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 and our liverwurst out of mode.
That is a really lucky guess. The pirates should have turned on two-factor authentication. Of course, the pirates would have won in the end if they were just like, you know, real pirates and had guns, and also didn't just leave bows and suction cup arrows lying around.
Bullseye!
2 down. I mean up.
It's not really one of the more climactic traps in the series. Shaggy and Scooby just find a jackhammer lying around, and instead of it killing Redbeard instantly, they all just end up inside a pile of tires that were just lying around in this cave. Why would pirates steal tires? Of course, it's revealed that C.L. Magnus was Redbeard the whole time. He was stealing the cargo from delivery ships he owned because his shipping company was going bankrupt, but he was somehow able to still get a loan to build a ghost pirate ship and a secret base on a hidden island. He was even able to raise money to create an autonomous flying sword that was operated just with wires.
And what easier way than to hijack your own ships and sell the cargo?
Of course, Redbeard's spooky fog is easy to explain, though. Dry eyes. And honestly, as a kid, this ending truly made me believe that you could literally just cut through fog with a knife and then eat it like a donut. I was a really dumb child, and I think it's safe to say continuing to watch Scooby-Doo has only made me stupider.
Scooby-Doo!
Go Away Ghost Ship is a solid episode of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? It's not very spooky, and there isn't much of a mystery, but it gets by on having a fun theme and villain. Sometimes that's all you really need with this show. I give Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Episode 14, Go Away Ghost Ship, 4 boxes of Scooby Snacks out of 5. If you liked this video, like it, and if you loved it, click the subscribe and bell buttons for more vids. I'd also like to thank these fine folks pledged my shout-out tier on Patreon for all their kind support. Videos like this wouldn't be possible without all their help. Thank you for watching, see you next time. Dr. Wolfula signing out.